Lila, the Gardener of Futures. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between a great forest and a wide, open sea, there lived a young gardener named Lila. In this village, everyone had a role to play. Some sailed off in search of treasure, some climbed mountains to discover new lands, and others built homes, markets, or machines. But Lila, she had a different kind of mission. In her garden, she planted seeds, not of flowers or food, but of the future. Lila nurtured the children of the village. To some, her choice seemed limiting. Why stay behind while others chased glory and adventure? But Lila would smile and say, "I am growing the most important kind of treasure. Every child I nurture is a seed of possibility, a future dreamer, healer, builder, and protector. This garden of lives is my legacy." She gave wholeheartedly, but it wasn't martyrdom. Tending those young minds and hearts filled Lila with deep joy and a sense of cosmic alignment. Watching them grow, stumble, and rise gave her a kind of meaning that no medal or monument could ever offer. This was her purposehood. And in fulfilling it, she wasn't sacrificing her life. She was fulfilling it. The villagers slowly began to understand. They saw the spark in Lila's eyes as the children ran into her arms to share their stories. Of ships sailed, illnesses healed, inventions made. Each one carried a part of Lila's care within them. They had grown with roots deep in her garden of love. As the years passed and the children grew into adults, Lila's season of nurturing shifted. With her hands no longer needed in the soil every day, she turned her gaze outward. In midlife, she began to explore beyond the village, not to escape her past, but to expand it. She traveled, painted, told stories, and learned new ways of being. Her giving had never drained her. It had trained her. It was through giving that she discovered more of herself. And when the time came, as the tides of age brought her home again, Lila returned not as a gardener, but as a guide. Now the village's storyteller and sage, she sat under the old tree at the heart of the garden, welcoming young mothers and fathers, curious teens and weary workers. She listened. She shared. She reminded them all of the sacredness of life's seasons. Nurturing others, she would say, does not mean losing yourself. It means expanding yourself, giving from fullness, and growing in return. Her life had moved through 3 great arcs: to nurture with love, to explore with wisdom, to teach with purpose. This was not the story of a woman who gave up her life for others. It was the story of a woman who found her life through others. In the purposehood way, Lila embodied selfish altruism, the sacred loop in which giving strengthens the self, and self-awareness deepens the capacity to give. She lived for others, not instead of herself, but because of herself. And so the village flourished, not just because of Lila's care, but because she showed everyone that a meaningful life is one where your inner calling meets outer contribution, where tending to others becomes a way to tend to your soul. This is the story we tell, that parenthood is not a detour from greatness, it is greatness. That giving is not depletion, it is expansion. That love, when aligned with purpose, is never a sacrifice, it is a return. And Lila's garden, it never stopped growing.